Hey everybody, this is Beards McGinnis. Today I'm going to be starting what will hopefully be a long-running series of Darkest Dungeon. You've seen me play it on stream a couple times, I hope, and if not, well then, welcome to the game. And I will be starting from the tutorial. I went ahead and created the YouTube's account here just for you guys, and this is the one I've been playing on stream. So we will be starting from the tutorial and going through all that. I won't have the tutorial messages up, but I have to run through the tutorial to get to the main game. There's no way to skip it. But I will be turning off the tutorial messages, and I'll be explaining a little bit as I go along. My on-stream campaign has been going pretty well. Don't want to get too hopeful in this,
Brigands
but
have run up these lanes.
seems like
Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Dispatch
this thug in brutal fashion.
I'm finally getting the hang of how the game plays and everything. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get through this.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
This dude always starts with kleptomaniac, it seems. Plus damage if torch is over 75. So we want to keep that in mind when we have him on our team. What do you got with you as far as issues?
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Alright, so we want to hit this guy as hard as we can. Yeah, we've been moved back, so that's a bit of annoying because we can't use his long-range attacks. But this being the tutorial, it's not really that big a deal. These guys will get out of here just fine.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Might have been better to hit him. Alright, corpse is gone. Now we can smack this dude around.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I think this is a trap, always a trapped one, yeah. So that was like just a real quick tutorial. If you guys didn't catch what was going on, that's fine. Like I said, I'll explain it once we get into the main section of the game. Getting a bunch of deeds there is really good. This guy's going to be really good for us. The Highwayman, he has stun resist, he has plus speed,
Welcome
and now
home,
he has
such as it is. This squalid hamlet,
was it?
these corrupted
Evasive.
lands.
So plus
They're
5 dodge,
yours
plus
now,
2 speed,
and
plus
you are
15%
bound to them.
stun resist. This is the only bad thing he has, and it's not too awful terrible. He can do any type of stress relief except gambling, so that's fine. This bar here that you can see shows up right here. This has stress bar on it, and you can see he has 7 out of 200. At 100 they become what's called afflicted, and they either have a good or bad perk associated with them for the rest of the quest. And at 200 they have a heart attack and can potentially die, so we don't want to do that. Stress is bad. Stress is the main cause of lost units, I find, because once they get really stressed out, they don't want to do what you tell them to. That you can't take them out as often, things like that. So we definitely want to.
Women and men,
These two are always
and
the same.
outlaws, fools and corpses.
So I'm actually
All will
not going
find
to
their
upgrade
way
the
to us
stagecoach
now
here.
that the road is clear.
I generally do almost every time because getting more people, having the more people available is obviously really good. But what I want to try to do is bring on only a couple at a time right now and upgrade the blacksmith as soon as possible. That way we can get better equipment for the people who we do have. So that way they won't be out on the missions as longer.
And morbidity. Your work begins.
What do you have? We'll put you in 3. What do you have? No, you need to be in 3. You go in 4. Because she's going to be our healer. She doesn't really have much going for her as far as damage goes. She has this, but it's not really that much. It basically debuffs the enemy more than anything. So she's going to be really a dedicated healer. We don't have, this is really bad options for her. I wish she would have had this one instead. I would replace the Illumination with Judgment and the Mace Bash with Dazzling Light if it were up to me. And it will be later. We can unlock the guild and get those and unlock those different skills for people. So we're going to go to the provisioning
the cost of
screen.
Preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
And you see here we start with these 2 items. One, because we have the Plague Doctor here, and she brings anti-venom with her every single anytime that you bring a Plague Doctor, you get 1 anti-venom. And I think it's the Crusader that gives you 1 free holy water. We probably won't need either of those. If we do need one, it'll be the holy water. But we want to have torches, especially because this guy has the more damage for the brighter area. We want to have a bright light for them. I'm only going to be bringing 6 food on this mission because it's a short one, so there's not going to be any camping to eat, and occasionally they do get hungry. We want to have bandages because this place is full of opponents that can give us bleed. We don't need any medicinal herbs. We'll take 2 keys, and I'm going to say 1 shovel will be enough because it's a short mission. Try to save us a little bit of money. So I think that looks good, so we're going to head out now. Yeah, each character can only do certain attacks from certain positions in the lineup, and those attacks only hit certain locations on the enemy's lineup. So for example, this Bulwark of Faith is a buff that he can give to himself anytime that he's in the first or second position. This he can do again from the first or second position, and you can see the little red dots just under it. It can hit the first and second position of the enemy's line. This hits both the front and second, and this can hit either or. And the same goes for all of these. Like, he can do this one from any position, but he can only hit the back 3. This he can do from the 2 middle positions, and it hits all 3 of the first ones for a small amount of damage each. Pistol shot is a medium damage ranged shot, so you can do it from any position, from any of the back 3 positions, and he can hit any of the back 3 on the other side. And open vein is the same thing. You can see where he can do it from and all that, and all of these have their own special locations that they can or can't be done from, which is what makes her really bad. She has 2 that have to be done from the front of the line, and 2 that can be done from the back. The reason I put him here is because he can do all of his attacks, or her attacks, sorry, this is a female. This can do all of her attacks from the 3rd position, so it makes more use out of her than the Vestal. Our light's fine right now, so we'll just take it and use it right before we go in here. Because see, our light fell below 75, we get more stress. Now it goes up, and we get more scouting and a better chance for the monsters to be surprised. They weren't surprised, but that's fine. What's their speed? 1. I think everybody here has more than 1 speed. Well, no, Crusader has 1. 7. 4. Yeah, so everybody on my team should get to go first. So I'll do this. Then I will do an incision, which can do 4 to 7 damage, so it's a pretty good chance to kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
She doesn't really need to do anything, so I'll just give us all a heal.
Continue the
Easy
onslaught.
peasy.
Destroy them all.
So this is an unlocked strongbox, which means we don't need our key. And we got an extra shovel, so it's a good thing I only brought the one. And we have to explore 90% of rooms, meaning we can skip one of these rooms if we want to. It will probably be this one or this one, depending on if we can get scouting or not. If we get scouting, then it will tell us which one would be better to skip.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Alright, this attack does stress. It doesn't do really any physical damage, but it builds up stress really quickly. And so we want to take her out as soon as possible. It's 3 to 5. That's 4 to 8. So I think that was the best choice, given that got the crit there. She resisted the blight, which means she will probably live to fight another day. If you needed one more damage to kill him. If he had hit with anything other than a 7, that would have been fine. Go ahead and get a heal on you.
Their formation is broken.
Took out the back two.
Maintain the offensive.
Now we should be able to finish this guy off. Yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
+5 to melee skills. That seems like a good place for you, since you're going to be doing melee attacks mostly. Yeah, the only ranged one you have is your Zealous Accusation, and I don't really use that too much. I do use it on occasion, but mostly I just like smacking people with him. Alright, so we did not get scouting, which means I'm going to have to choose which one of these to go to. I mean, I could go to them both, but that will require some backtracking, which I don't really like to do. And since we didn't get any scouting, we're going to go ahead and put my light up in case we run into another person again. Or another battle, rather. So she did that automatically because she has the Curious phobe. Or Curious. I looked at this and that above it. So she has a Curious quirk, which is technically bad, meaning when she sees something, she is curious and will open it or activate it no matter what. So this was a good choice to go to because we had the this chest here that we want. I'm going to try to play to blight you. Did hit, so that she will take 4 points of damage for 3 turns. These guys must have some pretty decent speed. It's not terrible, I'll say that. Alright, you get 4 damage, so as long as I do 4 damage to you, you should die. So yeah, she got 5 damage, she only has 3 health left. She'll take 4 damage when her turn comes around, so... See, this is a situation where normally I would use this, but because we have that extra bit of damage, I'll go ahead and use it on him to get the guaranteed kill. If that wouldn't have guaranteed killed him, I would have still went ahead and used the
A singular strike.
The Zealous Accusation, because it wasn't a guaranteed kill.
A trifling victory.
Plus dodge, minus
but a victory
speed.
nonetheless.
Guess I'll give that to you. You still have a really high speed. You still have a 6 speed. And plus dodge is just straight up what it says. You know, you have a higher chance to dodge and attack. Her stress is getting pretty high. Oh, okay, she dodged that trap though, which was cool. Alright, so let's put up our torch. You're at 85. Nothing in here. We have really good health and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and go down here and see if there was anything in here worth going to. She did not dodge that. Do you have Ruins phobe? No, you have Wield phobe. I was gonna say, because where they have a phobia, they take more stress damage in that area. So she will definitely be headed to the brothel as soon as we get back. So this is good. This will give us a buff. Let's just give everybody a small amount of heal. Let's see, you have 15 damage, 15 health. That's kind of a lot. I mean, it's not really, but it kind of is for someone in the back. I was really hoping that they would get the blight. That dodge chance ain't working out for you, is it? That hurt. Yeah, see, I knew that wasn't going to kill either of them, even if I did the Alright, so you need to have 1 health. You need to get hit by 1. Let's just do a straight heal on you. So as long as you take 1 damage, you are automatically dead. Or that can happen. And I'll just smack you and kill you.
Seize this momentum.
Holy Fountain.
Push on to the task's end.
Let's have her do it, because it may give... it did a heal, and it got some stress. It got stress heal, which was what I was really after. So that was actually a good play, having her do that. And I used the holy water on the holy fountain because it gives an extra benefit. Don't hold up. There's nothing in this room to worry about. There's no point in wasting a torch. This guy has kleptomania. He will steal our stuff. See, he stole 6 food, 125 gold, and 2 busts. I'm not too upset about the busts, but the gold and food could have been really, really useful. So I want to have radiant... see? That's why I left 4 food, is in case that happened. So we want to have radiant light going in here, because that gives him more damage, of course. There should be 1 more room left, correct? Yes. Is there anything in the room? There is. And it's a good thing we found that other shovel. Now this guy kind of worries me a little bit for this very reason. He does stress damage. I would actually rather him target her because she's going to be going into the brothel for stress relief anyway. Got a 4 heal, which isn't terrible. I mean, it's close to the best that it's really kind of the best you can do without a crit. And you can get crit heals. If I crit on this, which is only 5%, it will kill him. This one is a guaranteed kill. This has an okay chance of killing him and damaging him, so I'm still going to go ahead. Or I could stun. I think I want to stun you, if possible. He resisted it. Well, that was kind of a waste then. Nice dodge. Good dodge. That would have been nice if you had dodged too, though. Alright, Tempting Goblet. That's the last time he will attack. He's going to die from the blight. Let's try to get you down. Nice. Good kill. Same thing with you. You are now officially dead. How far does that push me back? Just 1? 1 is actually kind of fine. The stun is not fine.
A death by inches.
Yeah, the stun is really not okay. That's fine, though.
Executed. Success so clearly in view.
Use a
Or
key
is
on the
it
chest.
merely a trick of the light?
Now we come back with 4 deeds, 12 crests, which is really good. We need those deeds for the blacksmith, so I'm glad we got them. And we bring back 3,000 gold for the, just because we completed the quest, and we bring home 3215 out of and treasure that we found and stuff that we didn't use. This would be a good someone who uses a lot of bleed skills. This will be a good trinket to use. All right, compulsive, necromania. This one's kind of bad. Hercurious and his kleptomania are really annoying. But our highwayman also got.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Alright, thank you, Wayne Chun, or however you say your name. This guy here has 10% damage, where he has 10% damage as well. So these two in the light together can really output a lot of damage. These two are probably still going to go on our next mission. You, however, are not. You are going to head to the tavern.
Cards, and curtained rooms promise
Enjoy
solace
the
to the
brothel.
weary and broken alike.
You don't really need stress relief either. Let's go here, see what we got. We got another highwayman. Wicked Slice. Open Vein. So he's got a couple of melee and a couple of ranged skills. All of which he can use from the third position. Third or second position. So yeah, he's very good there. So yeah, he's going to be good to have. A jester.
Evasive. Persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
With the jester, I kind of like this inspiring tune instead of the solo. Basically what this does is it gives him 5 speed, moves him forward, and gives the enemy less accuracy. So it's kind of a buff to him, debuff to everybody, debuff to the enemy, where this gives stress heal. This puts him back 3, so like if you start the solo and then you do solo, put yourself up front, and then do the finale and put yourself back. It again kind of just debuffs you, but yeah, this is not really a good setup on him, but I will take him because I don't have one yet.
He will be laughing still at the end.
And I can't go to the guild to change his stuff around yet, so I will probably take the 2 highwaymen and our crusader. Move you back 1, put you in here. Yeah, you can do. You both are. Good in either the second or third positions. Do we have any good trinkets? We can put this on one of the bleed skills. You both only have the one. So let's give it to you since you don't have anything. It lowers the speed by 1. I'll do it. I'll do it. Alright, so again, 6 food, 3 bandages, 2 keys, a shovel, 8 torches. Let's go.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
I forget. Oh, it's a locked display cabinet, so we can use a key on it and get some stuff. 2 deeds, nice. We need those deeds. We need a lot of deeds pretty early on. probably the most important thing early game. Get that. Get you blighted up. Oh, come on. Alright, so you have 3 HP, so this will guaranteed kill you. And you, so yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You were short too. If that other grape shot had hit, it would have been good.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, so we got some scouting. Tells us there is a battle in the hallway, and in this hallway, and in this room. So we will want to...
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
make sure we do our torches just before
In Radiance,
we do the fight.
find victory.
That way these two get the higher damage. Alright, blight you. Pretty sure you're dead. You have 5 health, so I need to do 1 damage to you at least.
Press this advantage.
That'll work.
Give them no quarter.
Yeah, I think the stress damages are going to be our big issue here, but we got
Remind
1,500
yourself
gold from that one fight.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Just a random hallway encounter. This is good for holy water. We get valuables out of it. The encounter should be soon, so let's use 1 torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
What? Let's emboldening vapors instead of doing the grape shot, because he will do more damage. Ah, that hurt. Alright, how much health do you have? 6 and 5. This could kill both of them, but it's not likely to. Or this will guaranteed kill
Confidence surges as the enemy
1.
crumbles.
So we wanted you to take the guaranteed kill.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I wanted to use that on him, that way his bleed got cured.
Success so clearly in view.
So we know
Or
there
is
is
it
a fight in
merely
this
a
room. We
trick
have
of
plenty of
the
torch, so
light?
there's no reason to use another one. Nice dodge. Alright, because there's 2 in the back here and we get double the benefit of the plague grenade, I think that's the best. Let's try to focus down this guy in front. Yeah, he won't bleed. Skeletons, of course, don't have bleed. You would have to have over 200. You'd have to have over 100% bleed chance. And I don't believe there's any way possible of getting that in this game. So we were doing good on dodges. We're doing pretty good on dodges over in general so far. All right, you're dead. You're dead, I believe. Although them focusing on that one guy is kind of starting to become a little bit scary. Alright, you have 9 health and this does 8 damage. So let's go and take you out. I think the smart thing to do is to hit him. And then do that.
The
Because
slow
of this.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I know it's only one heal, but, you know, that could be the meaning. That could be the difference between death's door and not.
Inches.
Heirloom chest. We use another key. We are now out of keys. Alright, nothing to worry about in this room. Or this hallway, rather. Alright, you need some stress heal, so let's get you to disarm the trap. Alright, we got a little bit of hunger going. Open this. Get some more busts. So we know there's no fight in here, so we don't have to use a torch. We also know there's no fight on the way to this room. And I don't have any more shovels, do I? No, I don't. So we're going to take some stress damage here, because I don't have any shovels.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That was really, really bad. I was hoping it would help him. Sometimes books can do that. Sometimes books will help stress. Other times they don't. And because he didn't get the blight, I think it's important that we take him out. That way we don't get any more added stress on us. Yeah, he has 1 health left. Oh, the crit. The crit on him is really bad. It brings the stress up whenever you get crit. Now this could be our last battle. It's possible. Give him some more damage and a little bit of speed. Gets him a chance to go first and get the kill.
Seize this momentum.
This is locked, so we don't
Push on
want
to the
to open
task's
it.
end.
So it's not our last fight. This one will be our last fight, though, for sure. Tell me that's not... Yeah, there's no obstacles there. There is a trap here. Again, we'll let you do it. You have a 90% chance. And it does lower stress a little. So he's going to steal our stuff here. Was it anything good? Oh, he didn't actually take it. But I wouldn't have been upset if he had. It was only 50 gold. Alright, so we do want to get our torch up in
As
here.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
This is another
And purpose is
15%
made clear.
to our melee damages. Oh, this is accuracy, so yeah, this is plus 15% damage. So this guy's gonna wreck house when it comes to melee. Alright, they've got them both blighted. Oh no, that's yeah. I was gonna say I think it puts
Teetering
him on
the
death's door.
brink, facing the abyss.
Alright, so this does 4 damage, so I need to do 10. I did 7. Because if this guy gets hit, he has a chance of permanently dying. He's our good one, isn't he? He's one of them, yeah. Well, these are both really, really good. That's not what I want. This has a good chance of killing him. Yep. So we know he's dead. Or we know he's dead. We need to do... What? 6 points of damage? Yeah, we need to do 6 damage to him, so we need to do maximum effect. Of course, I'm short 1. That only needs to do 1 health, 1 damage, so that's fine.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So we will do a battlefield medicine on you just to get you off of death's door.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, the health damage kind of became an issue with him, but I don't think there was anything I could have done to have avoided that. And this guy has a lot of stress. But that should be our last, yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And there's no way I'm going to be continuing on with people that have that much issue going on with them.
Hole by hole, we reclaim what is ours.
But I think that will probably do it for this episode. And next episode we will be loading up and doing some hopefully upgrades on the blacksmith. So we got some explorers here, which means they have better scouting chances, which are really good. Yeah, we should unlock the blacksmith here.
The poor caretaker.
Yeah, blacksmith and guild are now
I fear his
unlocked.
long-standing duties here have affected him.
And like I said, we're not going to do that right now because we've been going for quite a long time. The YouTube's estate. I didn't realize I put a "the" in front of it. But anyway, like I said, you can see she is now fully stress healed. He doesn't have much. So I'll take I might. I'll have a new peoples here.
A sister
So
of
I'll take
battle,
those.
pious and unrelenting.
And like I said, I think that's going to be it for right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next episode.